Hey everyone, my name is David Dunbar, the theme park evangelist. I am here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. This is my first solo Disney vlog in like 3 weeks. The last time you guys remember I was here, I did a construction update on the Disney Skyliner, which by the way, about a good chunk of them are completely undercover, and they're testing some portions of the Disney Skyliner, primarily between this park and wherever they're ending up at. I can't remember, I have to look at a map of it. Anyhow, so as you guys know, the last time I was here by myself, I think the park was not quite 30 yet, but I came here with someone that I used to be friends with, Desiree. The park had turned 30, and I was going to vlog in the park, but it was going to rain and I didn't have any rain gear. Well, that won't be a problem today. I didn't bring my sunglasses, but that's okay because I tend to forget them whenever, like, I don't put them back in my car, that is, whenever I do bring them with me. And I like having them in my car. In my opinion, it's more important for them to be in my car than to be on me when I'm in the parks. Unless, of course, I drove myself here, and this time I rode with my dad. Today is the last day before his retirement tomorrow, so I figured I would go with him today. Anyhow, so today I'm going to be showing you guys all of the 30th anniversary merchandise. I'm also going to show you all the construction going on with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Hopefully no one in Toy Story Land will get mad at me for doing it, because I stole a good chunk of friends with... How should I put this? I'm friends with a good chunk of them, is what I meant to say, as I used to work here back a few months ago, as quite a bit of you remember. And for those of you who don't know that, yes, I did work here at Disney up until April, so now I'm just at Publix until Sunday before I move away. Anyhow, with that being said, let's go and check out everything. I'm going to show you all the 30th anniversary stuff, including merchandise, as I said already. And we're going to head this way and then just kind of make our way around the park. Eventually, I'm going to go show you guys the Skyliner, and then I'm going to take a boat over to Epcot, and then I'm going to show you all the construction going on there before I head back here and do my Fast Pass for the Rock and Roller Coaster, and then I'm going to head out of here for the day. So it is a busy morning here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The Slinky Dog Dash is a 2-hour wait from this point, which is crazy. Basically, more or less, what happens when Slinky Dog Dash has a ridiculous long wait. Considering how many people will come here, the line will literally stretch out past Toy Story Land, will come out here. Also, as you can see, Toy Story 4 preview is being shown here at the Walt Disney Presents, probably all the way up until the movie officially premieres at all theaters. And Mike and Sully have returned here to Disney's Hollywood Studios after the past 15 years of being absent from the park. So they have a lot of coordinators, or basically supervisors of attractions or any other department, that are out here making sure that all that available space is being filled in, because there's so many guests waiting to ride the Slinky Dog Dash. I do know people that operate Slinky Dog Dash, but I wouldn't go bother them at this time of the day. And I actually came here about a week and a half ago, and I saw someone I recognized, but I didn't bother that person. Well, actually, the only reason why I bothered that person is because of the fact that it was late at night, literally right before the land closed. The only reason why I'm still keeping my camera pointed forward is because I want you guys to see how crazy this place can be first thing in the morning. Normally it would be a lot busier in the land itself, but it appears as if the only craziness that's even in the land itself is all the people in line for Toy Story. or the Slicky Dog Dash. Otherwise, the land itself is actually very empty, which is very unusual, because you would think that it'd be a whole lot busier. And I'm surprised about that too. P.S. This ride is, just like the Alien Swirling Saucers, is a totally different experience in the daytime and at night. And I personally think it's way better at night. So one of my best views of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge from this point is usually from up here. Disney is getting more creative, and they're planting more and more trees over here, so that it's getting harder and harder to see Batuu now, or Batuu. Now, as you guys already know, Batuu, or Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, California, has already officially opened to the public as of May 31st, 2019. So, roughly a week ago. So, we still got roughly 3 more months until ours opens, somewhere around there. But definitely a lot has changed since I was here last and saw it. And that was only about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. Yes, ignore the music in the background, because unfortunately this land happens to be, the corner of this land happens to be right next to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Go figure, right? But I thought that was the coolest thing about operating this ride right over here, was the fact that I got to be right over there. By the way, Jessie, for whatever reason, is doing her meet and greet right over here, and I don't know why. Did they move her there or something? That's very unusual. Okay, so now I know why the Jessie meet and greet got moved, because Bo Peep has officially arrived here in Toy Story Land, and she's with Woody, who is actually Woody's girlfriend. So it's nice to know that Bo Peep has been reunited with the Toy Story gang. That is a huge blessing, as she was absent from Toy Story 3. But apparently Pixar had a reason for it, and I guess we'll find out. I think I kind of read a little bit about it in some articles, but I'm not 100% sure why she was, so maybe Toy Story 4 will reveal the secrets. So Disney finally changed out the posters once again. They got the Toy Story 4 banner right there, and then the Aladdin one. Now, as much as I want to see that, the Rocket Man movie came out back last Friday, and my brother and I are going to go watch that tonight. Also over here, they have some Toy Story 4 posters as well that I did not notice. Now, as I loop my way over by the Brown Derby, I'm going to take you guys over by the old candy shop / bakery that used to exist over around the corner on Sunset Boulevard. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there used to be one of those candy shops / bakeries that opened here on Sunset Boulevard back around the time that the park opened to the public, roughly 30 years ago. And Disney changed the store, so now it's a merchandise store. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it looks like. Now, obviously, YouTubers like the Tim Tracker have already shown you exactly what it looks like if you keep up with them, but the theme park evangelist has got to do something too, you know. Welcome to Beverly Hills Boutique, which is really weird because this store really reminds me of the Disney Estelle store in Disney Springs. By the way, make sure you watch my YouTube channel next Tuesday night, because KTJ and I are all going to Universal City Walk after we eat at Red Robin for dinner. And we're going to go walk around. We're going to go get a milkshake at the Twosome Chocolate Factory Emporium. I'm going to show Kay the rock shop over there. And then eventually we're going to head over to Disney Springs. and we're going to do a construction update on the NBA experience. So that ought to be really exciting. In the meantime, kind of starting here in the corner, we got a lot of artwork over here. Of course, everything here is Pixar related, because this is very much so a Pixar store. There's someone on the phone, great. And yet I'm trying to YouTube. That is adorable. I love Mike and Sully and Boo. I love the fact that they look like absolutely adorable. Oh my goodness. And this is actually the side I came in, as you saw when I first walked in. I like this one a lot. The lady saw I was YouTubing, so she walked away. I didn't realize she was over here on the phone. I just happened to see all this stuff. I was like, ooh, look, artwork. I like artwork, you know. Of course, I like Up. It was one of my favorite Pixar movies. Got a lot of Toy Story stuff in here as well. And of course, you got all the Pixar stuff literally right there. I wonder how many of those characters you can actually recognize. Oh, there's a bigger one right here. I'm not obviously going to point out every single one of them, but I can tell you right now, I recognize pretty much every single one of them. That doesn't mean I can recognize all of them, just pretty much all of them. We got some t-shirts, sorry. Can't talk properly. We got some toys and bags. Of course, some of these bags are from Loungefly, which is very expensive. Tank tops. Oh my, the Woody hat, that is funny. Oh, of course we got some jewelry here. That is cool. When I was here with Desiree last year, I think at Disney Springs, she pointed out the Bo Peep Loungefly bag, and that is $70 right there. And then we got the Pixar Ball t-shirt, along with, I'm assuming, is some type of dress-like thing. I don't know. Over here we have more toys, Talking Woody, a Talking Jessie, more t-shirts, a Mr. Potato Head. And we got little action figures, more t-shirts, a Talking Rex, a bucket of soldiers. Oh my gosh, now they have Forky too, that's cool. And then over here we have more t-shirts. This one is straight out Toy Story 4. You're fine, I'm just YouTubing. Bunny and Ducky. I want to see Toy Story 4 just because of them. Oh yeah, I love those pop things. More Bo Peep. We got Forky t-shirts now. Really, Operation Buzz Lightyear, I'm afraid to ask. Seriously, Bo Peep's staff, action staff, and apparently has 10 different sound effects. That's weird. I'm homemade for little girls. You're fine. Bullseye right there. I'm trying to remember who she is. She's one of the villains. Yeah, that's cute. So fun fact about these lots of Hug'em Bears. The big ones don't smell like strawberries as much because they're constantly being picked up. But these smaller ones do. I know this because of Desiree. She told me. Now, before I leave the shop, I do want to show you that they do have Finding Nemo stuff in here, and Finding Dory for that matter. Oh, I'm YouTubing, don't mind me. And then, of course, Inside Out. I would love to see a sequel to that. They even have, if I remember her name, I guess the unicorn Loungefly book bag. I wonder how much this would even cost. I'm gonna try to find the price tag on here. That is $80 right there for that. That's craziness. All because it's so colorful. Am I guessing that's why? They got Joy. Oh my gosh, they have Joy mugs. The Inside Out action figure set. And then Bing Bong. I love Bing Bong. So as you see, there are now Lightning McQueen and Mater signs that are being shown. And I should point out that the reason for this is because just down here, basically there's a building literally right next to the Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster, specifically Rock and Roller Coaster, that was being used kind of for media events, and Disney didn't really have a use for it, but they finally found a use for it. That is now where the Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy is going, and that was one of my biggest surprises for you guys. I have not seen it, and I want you guys to see it with me, so I'm going to go YouTube over there and show you guys what it's like. And while I'm over this way, I might as well show you guys the ridiculous long wait for Tower of Terror, because that is one of the longest I've ever seen it. If it's this bad right now, which I heard it was even worse on Star Wars Day, could you imagine what it's going to be like when this park officially gets Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? It's going to be absolute insanity. Of course, this is the only park that still has the original Tower of Terror in the United States of America. That is what I was getting at. You're probably like, this is not the only park that, or Disney park that has a Tower of Terror in it. But that's a 115-minute wait. Although there's people that think that they need to duck down every time I'm YouTubing, it's like, guys, don't mind me, I'm just YouTubing. I actually like people walking in front. I like the whole crowds walking back and forth between my camera. It makes, the whole experience look cooler, in my opinion. I've really spoiled you guys this week. I did a little bit of everything. You've been getting a lot of Legoland and Universal vlogs from me. But this week, I gave you guys another Legoland vlog. I gave you guys the Hard Rock Hotel full walking tour. I also showed you guys another construction update on the Jurassic World coaster, along with the Hagrid's Magical Creatures motorbike adventure. And now I'm here back at Disney, and I'm doing more construction updates on both Hollywood Studios and Epcot. Unfortunately, due to my dad's main gate being blocked out for Magic Kingdom, I will not be able to show you guys what is going on with Tron, which is depressing because there is so much going on with that coaster right now. So much has changed since I saw it back a few weeks ago. So I was very discouraged. I guess if I ever come back here on a vacation, I'll have to show you guys then. Because trust me, the Disney, Legoland, Universal vlogs will never end. They just won't be as often. So I'm going to go use the restroom and I'll be right back. So the next time I finally get my butt around to finally doing some at-home vlogs, I need to do the following at-home vlogs for you guys. Number one, I need to do why God sometimes says yes and why sometimes he says no. That's one vlog I've been wanting to do for quite some time. I've also been wanting to do the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie review, and now I need to do a movie review on the new movie that literally just came out that I'm going to go see tonight, the Rocket Man movie. And then, what was the other one that I've been really wanting to do? I know it was just on my head. Oh yeah, that's right. I just checked out a new haircut place yesterday that's nationwide known. It's called Sports Clip, so I'm going to be doing a review on that as well. And I checked out a new location, Winter Haven, so I'll tell you guys what I thought of it later. I know that's not like me, but why not be different, Welcome to Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. I am definitely going to be editing out the song that's playing currently. I can't remember the name of the song offhand, to be honest. Can't Stop the Feeling, that's right, by Justin Timberlake. So you will not be hearing it for long. once I get it uploaded to YouTube. So for those of you who happen to watch this on YouTube, when it gets on YouTube, enjoy it, because I'm going to try to edit it as quickly as possible before I get copyright slapped all over my YouTube video, because I know that I always do. So this is very different. They've got some little merchandise carts over here. They've got a little food and beverage cart. They have apple slices, syrup and caramel sauce, a pineapple cup. Bud Light is $8.25. Holy crap. Bottled water Powerade for $5, and then $4.50 for a bottle of Coke, Sprite, or water. That's insanity. And then they actually opened a restroom over here, unless I was already here in the first place. I mean, considering this used to be a media place. And then they moved the Cruz Ramirez meet and greet over here. And then that's the DJ. They got some character attendants over here. Some of them are just now learning how to do the job, and well, maybe I'm thinking about the one I'm looking at right now, and then there's a photo pass person over here learning to do her job. And as of right now, there is nobody that's able to go in the show, so maybe as soon as they start letting people in, I'll be able to go in and show you guys. It's like a 10 to 15 minute show. Disney spent like millions or billions of dollars on the Lightning McQueen animatronic, but according to Desiree, the show is a complete waste of time. So I guess I'll have to go in and see if it's a complete waste of time or not. So stand by, and hopefully we'll be able to go in soon. So the reason why nobody has been able to go inside yet is because supposedly the Lightning McQueen animatronic is not working properly, or something along those lines. So they're trying to figure out what's going on. I'll wait a few minutes and see what happens. Otherwise, if I have to, I'll come back here later and do a separate vlog just on Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy. It's no big deal, because I'm sure there is other things I can go check out while I'm here in the park. I mean, I'm still technically early for my fast pass as it is. I'm not planning on leaving until 11 at the earliest, because I'm still got really nothing to do. And I don't know how long I'll be at Epcot, but I've got plenty to show you guys over there too. So I finally gave up on waiting. I might come back here later this afternoon. Might. No promises. So here's all the Cars merchandise. Over here they have some Disney pins with some that's Cars themed. And then they have some little action figures. I think there's one more side. No, that's just a register, my bad. So this is it. And then they got some Cars hats. That's kind of cute. They had to ruin the music to put on this weird recording of a crazy fan. Thank goodness it's just a recording. But here is the line for the Rock and Roller Coaster. I don't even know how I managed to get a last minute fast pass for this ride. I still got to figure out which guest pass of my dad's I have so I can give up the other two fast passes, because right now this is a 105-minute wait and this line goes all the way out. Good grief, that's crazy. And there's still more people flooding in here. So since I'm not going to be leaving here for a little over an hour, and I'm not going to be vlogging the entire time, here's my current plan. I'm going to end my recording here shortly, and I'm going to do a separate 5 or so minute vlog just on the Disney Skyliner, unless I see something absolutely spectacular while I'm on the boat. I might just keep the camera rolling while I'm on the boat and see if I find anything spectacular on the Disney Skyliner and show you guys, because it does eventually connect to Epcot, but I don't remember every single place that the Disney Skyliner connects to. So maybe, just maybe, I might see something interesting while I'm on my way over to Epcot on the Disney Skyliner in a little bit. So with that being said, I am off. I will see you guys in the next vlog, and always remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Have a great day. Peace out.